On her talk show, Kelly Clarkson claims she was blindsided by claims of a terrible workplace. After claims of a toxic workplace surfaced, Kelly Clarkson said adjustments have already been made for the 5th season of her talk program. According to Clarkson, she was definitely blindsided by a report that was released in May, in which one current employee and 10 former employees claimed that producers and other senior staff members had abused them. I believe that the most significant factor is that we often adopt the mentality of canceling anything or everyone. And that's okay because it says, okay then, so it's not unhealthy. Since every time someone says something, it's like over, she told The Hollywood Reporter. And that is not how you approach problems. You must advance. Oh man, well, maybe we can do better at this, you have to think. What can we do better? Clearly, we might have missed the mark here. In a Rolling Stone article, former employees stated that the show's executive producer, Alex Duda, shields Clarkson from the climate Duda fostered. A third employee remarked, "I think Alex Duda is a monster. My executive producer acquaintance cautioned me against accepting the position, saying, apparently, she's done this on every show she's worked on." Moving production to New York is one of the adjustments being made to the program. Since 2019, the variety program has been recorded in Los Angeles on the Universal Studios lot. I am aware that it is unpleasant to have anything go wrong behind your back that you may not have known about. But I also think it's a really good point, Clarkson added. Season 5 is about to begin, so let's start by reminding everyone who we are, not just on the surface, but also on the inside, in terms of how we like to act and carry ourselves. Many of us are getting older today, she added. I'm 41. I think I don't want to go to work with people who aren't having fun. If I'm being honest, I don't need to and would like to stay at my ranch. Therefore, I want everyone to feel inspired, empowered, and pleased. The artist also said that the study just made it clear that an issue existed behind the scenes. I believe the only thing that helped us was to acknowledge that maybe there was a problem. I was unaware of the release date of that, Clarkson stated. So, how can we resolve this? How can we continue to set better examples? To ensure that everyone feels included and a part of the team, she continued, so we're already doing that and expanding on what we already had planned initially. Another difficult period in Clarkson's life, her divorce from ex-husband Brandon Blackstock, was also discussed. When she submitted the paperwork to dissolve their marriage in June 2020, the two had been wed for almost 7 years. In March 2022, their divorce was legally formalized. On the trip between custody drop-offs, several of the songs for her 10th studio album Chemistry were composed. She has 2 children with her ex, and as part of their divorce settlement, she is required to pay him child support on a regular basis. To be completely honest, she admitted, there were occasions when I'd fly my kids to my ex, have to travel back, and then wake up again hours later for work. I was also emotionally, psychologically, and physically drained. Those were the particularly trying times on those flights home when I was traveling alone. And because there was so much going on and I was digesting so much, that is when a lot of the songs were created. The title tune, Red Flag Collector, alludes to Clarkson's struggles throughout the acrimonious divorce as well as her attempt to get her name legally changed. I was pretty upset, she admitted. It's the craziest thing, things get spoken and you hear about this divorce and scenario. I was upset because the things people say aren't really angry, but the root of that anger is hurt. And yes, I just released it. Did I not? I genuinely spoke what I meant to say.